If you want to create a money-making personal brand, or you already have a personal brand that you want to monetize, this video is for you. A lot of people keep talking about creating a personal brand, but nobody is actually speaking about creating a personal brand that will make you money. I mean, what's the reason of creating content if we cannot make money out of it? I've come to realize that people are very stingy with the information that makes them money, but you already know that over here we are very transparent, and I promise you all that I will go and get the information and come and give you all. In this video, I will be sharing to you how you can make money from your personal brand. But first, we're going to go into understanding how you can create a personal brand first. So we're going to be learning how to define your brand identity and value. 2, develop a visual brand that resonates with your audience. 3, establish a strong online presence. 4, create valuable content that attracts and engage your audience. And 5th, we're going to be telling you how you can monetize this personal brand that you have created. We're going into how to create a personal brand and also how to monetize that personal brand that we've created. So if you already have a personal brand that you've created, just watch the end of the video and you will learn how you can monetize that personal brand. So firstly, we're going to be defining your brand identity, and this simply means your values, your mission, your unique selling proposition, and your personality. Yes, don't worry, I'm going to explain that. So in your value simply means what matters most to you. Is it honesty? Is it creativity? Is it innovation? Someone like me, what matters most to me is honesty and innovation. I create content about growth. I create content, educative content. I create content about making money. So for me to educate, for me to motivate people, I have to be honest. So these are what matters to me. I hope it helps you figure out what matters to you the most. So mission is what drives you. Like I said earlier, I create educative content, I create motivating content. So for me, okay, what drives you can be, do you want to inspire, do you want to educate, or you want to entertain? For me, I want to inspire and I want to educate. So all of these things, you write it down, put it down so that it can help form your content pillar. It can help streamline you, help you so that you won't just create any kind of content. It helps you create a brand, because when you keep repeating the same thing over and over, people know you for it. So your unique selling proposition is what sets you apart, what makes you different. Are you an expert in what you do, or are you speaking from a place of experience, or are you speaking from perception? For instance, I'm a life and a business coach. In as much as I'm a life and a business coach, I am speaking mostly from a place of experience, because of my expertise comes from a place of experience. I have done this before. This is what I've done before. Do it. It will work for you. I know it has worked for me, or I'm about to do this. Okay, I'm telling you guys right now. For instance, my previous video, I talked about how I'm going to make billions from YouTube, like how I'm going to make a lot of millions as a YouTuber. I have not made that money yet, but I am speaking from a place of experience, but not my experience, other people's experience. I've seen that it worked for other people, so I came here to tell you guys, oh, it's going to work for you. And I know if I also take those steps, it's also going to work for me, and I'm on it. We're still talking about defining your brand identity. The fourth one is personality. How do you want people to perceive you? Do you want them to perceive you as a very professional person, or a very friendly person, or a humorous person? You want to be funny, you want to be friendly, you want to be, how do you want to be seen as? This is just an example. There are so many other options. Do you want to be seen as that very vulnerable girl or guy that needs help? Do you want to be seen as strict? Do you want to be seen as disciplined? How do you want people to see you? These are things that you put down so that you can follow it and be consistent on it. So this is how you can define your brand identity. The second thing we are looking at is how to develop your visual brand. How to develop your visual brand simply, when people think of you, what do they see? Let's assume I'm scrolling through YouTube and my eye catches something. Will I just know that? Do you understand? Is there something about you that when people just see it, they'll know it's you? So in business, you say something like logo. So building a personal brand on social media to make money is also a business. It can be how you dress. It can be how you talk. It can be a specific thing that you put on your hair, a hairband. It can be a particular color of outfit that you wear. It can be the fact that you have standard high quality camera. Like when people are looking at your video, it's always top notch, it's high quality. There should be something that the eyes will see and recognize that this is you, like at a first glance. Do you understand that? You should think about that. So thirdly, we are going to establish an online presence. So you're going to have to choose a social media that works for you. Do you want YouTube? You want the other apps? Select a social media that works for what you want to create. All the social media are good for anything you want to focus on, but you need to know what works best for the content you have to create. And please make sure you start from one app. That's my advice. This is just a bonus advice. Make sure you start from one app, so that one or two, if you have the capacity, so that you can stay consistent, so that you can understand what you're doing, so you will not get burnt out early. Do you understand? So when you grow there, or you get a certain level of results, you can now move. The fourth one is creating a valuable content that will attract your audience to engage. Oh my goodness, this particular one, we already know you're going to have to like know what you're talking about. First of all, are you going to create an entertaining content? Is it educative content? Is it a motivation content? Is it, yeah, you will choose the type of content you want to create first of all. Then you make sure that you create that content in a relatable way. I'm going to give you a secret. I use AI to generate some of my content ideas, educative content ideas, yeah. And when I go and I say ChatGPT, generate this and this content, you give them a good prompt, of course, generate content about this and that, and they generate it. I still copy that thing they've generated and put it back to them and say, make this content relatable. So when ChatGPT brings out that content that is relatable, you now merge that content with an experience that you have, or make it, try to find a way to fine tune it to make it a little bit funny. You know why? I feel like this generation, it is hard for people that are educative, that are doing educative content, to like have a lot of humor, or to be very very funny, or all of that, because people want to laugh, yeah. But there is a thin line between being relatable and also being professional, because I want you to learn what I'm saying. I don't want you to come here and laugh and go. I want you to know that I'm serious. I want to pass that message to you. So you just have to find a way to make your content relatable. That's my advice on that. Find a way to make your content relatable. That's the most important part. Forget about entertaining. If you're not creating an entertaining content, you're creating an educative content. Focus on making that educative content relatable. So for me, I use a lot of stories. I just talk about it. Everything I talk about is basically based on my experience, yeah. So I go back to pick one story out of it and share it. You know, it gets it exciting, gets you excited to, because you know that, oh, okay, she has tried this before. You want to relate, you can relate to it. You can, most of my videos that have gone viral on TikTok are videos that are very relatable. So you might want to try being relatable. And now we have come to the obenge of them all, how to monetize your content. So I'm going to advise, I'm going to give you this information for free. If you want to still know more about it, you can go to my previous video. I talked about how you can monetize your content. I've typically expanded what I'm about to say now. How you can monetize your personal brand is simply from the beginning. Know that I am about to create a personal brand that I want to monetize. What do I mean? If you are a dancer, if you are an entertainer, you have to start positioning yourself as an expert in that. Don't come out and dance just because you want to dance. Don't come out and post, okay, for instance, on your page, when you post dancing today, tomorrow you post one viral thing, the next day, oh, they're talking about something else, you post. The next day they're talking about something else, you post. No, from the beginning, start positioning yourself. And you already have a social media account that you have not positioned yourself to look like or appear to be an expert in what you do. Just delete everything and start afresh. Don't worry, you'll be mind blown as per how much you grow in a short period of time. For instance, I deleted my social media accounts last year, December, and I created a new account this January. I started creating content January 19, and the growth that I've gotten in 2 months is higher and bigger than the growth I've gotten in the past 8 years I've started creating content. So don't be too scared to start afresh. Just clear everything and start afresh. So when you start positioning yourself, and how you can position yourself is by creating, like everything we've said, creating content that be streamlined to a particular thing and giving value. Even if it's dancing, there is value in dancing. If you train the mind of your audience to know that I can teach you how to dance professionally, this, in as much as you're giving them free dance to hair, let's use dancing as an example, because a lot of people want to dance, and most of the people that are creating content that cannot be monetized are mostly dancers and all of that. They just come and they dance for fun. No, instead of coming to just dance for fun, instead of coming to dance instead of just coming on social media to dance on a viral tune, just use that viral tune and teach people a dance step. Continue to teach people different dance steps. Now you're not focusing on just entertaining, you're focusing on entertaining and educating. I wanted to say that earlier, that for you to be able to monetize your personal brand, make sure that your personal brand that you're monetizing, make sure that your personal brand that you're creating is something that is giving value, that is educating people. I'm going to use myself and as a very typical example. I have been motivating, I have been giving business tips for a long time in all my social media. But do you know what I do? Today I'll come and talk about a business tip. Tomorrow I'll motivate. Next tomorrow I'll post myself dancing in the church. The other day I'll post myself, hopping on a viral sound. I was not serious. I was just doing different things. So but when I learned and I watched the people that are doing this thing, and I realized that, oh, this is how they do it, I decided to focus and build that brand. So what you're going to do to your audience is you're going to tell them, I'm always here to give you this information, number one. Number two, I know my onion. I know what I'm talking about. I can teach you how to become like me. Okay, I have seen results in this. I can teach you how to become like this. So when they have that mindset that you can teach them how to become like this, that is how you make and monetize your personal brand. I'm sure everybody is seeing masterclass everywhere. It's not every content creator that can give a masterclass. The people that can give a masterclass are the people that have been giving value. If you want, go and try to say, I want to give a masterclass. Nobody will listen to you. Nobody will patronize you. But if you've been giving content for a long time, if you've been giving them value on a particular topic, not on different topics still, if you've been giving them value on a particular topic or a particular thing for a long time, it is very easy for you to say, I have a masterclass coming up, and you see 1,000 people, 10,000 people will start registering. If you want to know more about this, please do go and watch my other post. It just explains from the beginning of the video to the end, just talks about how you can monetize, how you can generate money from content creation, how you this particular way in which you can generate money, how many times you need to post, how long you need to post before you start talking about masterclass. Like, I have all that information in my video about becoming a YouTube billionaire. The video title is Becoming a YouTube Billionaire. That's the video before this one. So you can go and watch, and I want you to get all the details. I want you to get all the details you need over there. Bonus points. You need to understand that it is not easy. This is not an easy journey. This is not a come tomorrow, start reaping tomorrow. Sorry, this is not a come today, start reaping tomorrow. This is not a come today, start reaping tomorrow journey. Generally in life, there is a season for planting, there is a season for watering, and there is a season for harvesting. So you must be patient. You must be patient. Number one, you must be consistent, and you have to be authentic. Do you know why you have to be authentic? You have to look at yourself and say, is this something I want to do for the long run? Does this look like me? Is this really me? Don't go and look at someone else. Okay, because I like the Oddity, or because I like Adeife, or because I like Hilda Basi, all these influencers, you say, okay, because I like this person, I will behave like them. No, don't do that, because on the long run it will bite you. So you have to be authentic. You have to see that what I'm putting out there is me, is a part of me, or is me. And in the next 10 years, people will still see this in me, and I will still continue to create this type of content. I'm very sure that by this time you already know how you can build your personal brand and how you can make money from your personal brand. And if you want more information on how you can make money on your personal brand, please do go to my previous video on how you can become a billionaire YouTuber. You get all the information, every single details is there. Do well to subscribe. Is your girl Coach Yuget. Do well to subscribe, comment your questions. I'll answer you as soon as I can. And yeah, share this video to your friend or your family that wants to build a personal brand. I love you all. See you in my next video.